All right, we're gonna do this little teaching the teacher kind of thing. Brandon watches both the channels and everything like that. So Brandon, let's see your swing.
Yeah, let's actually we can put Brandon to the test. You know, he's been watching this stuff.
So Brandon, if there was one thing you would like to change about your golf swing or like your normal ball flight, you know, not from a teaching point of view, but as a player, what is the?
My miss is typically a good block to the right sometimes.
Okay, so why do you think you do that?
For a long time, I was kind of, you know, under the influence of like the Ben Hogans, you know, start the downswing with the lower body and all that. So I would get this firing out too quick, and I would get stuck behind here and push out to the right. So now, I mean, over the last few years, I've actually kind of, that's why I got so into you guys, because I feel the same way about how things need to start with the arms and triggering everything else to react to it.
Okay.
Just like you're talking about with reactionary golf.
Okay.
Pretty good. He's catching on pretty quick.
All right, so he legitimately watches the channels.
Yeah.
So yeah, like my two main thoughts in my swing right now are basically get to the top, pull down, and then invert my shoulders as fast as possible.
Let's see it.
Can't stand a little taller because I used to be a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it's not slicing out to the right.
Not anymore. That's my miss now, actually, with changing my swing a little bit over the last 6 months or so, because I tend to get a little bit pulley sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's just because I am getting a little bit with this sometimes.
He's stuck in between two motions. What he wants to do versus what the athlete is doing.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part, is when making changes with a player of this caliber, instinctively you just want to go, this is what I do. Now he's got to think about it, slow things down, and process this information. It makes it very difficult. So some of the things that's the trouble is, with the club face being so open at the top, the face has got to rotate a bunch at the bottom. And now, in trying to get into that, trying to get more of this motion into it, there's still a ton of hand rotation at the bottom. And so then if it overcooks it, there's the shot. Path numbers, this is the one thing I would want to change. And I would actually start.
Well, that's actually not typical for me, but
isn't it? What's it normally?
it's usually about 1 to 2 degrees. Honestly.
Okay, yeah, because and it could be just where we have this lined up, but yeah, we want to definitely keep that less than 3 degrees.
Yeah.
You know.
So Tony, did you see a little bit of an open face at the top? Go to your top.
It was sitting like this.
So,
Go to what feels like a normal top. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and then where it was with the last swing, it sets like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then when it comes down, it's open, and then it's just got to flip through. So there's a couple things.
Yeah.
Now, these aren't things necessarily that he wants to do right now, so this is kind of a general thing. So very much left hand grip is strong, very tight right here.
Yeah.
Right hand is very much on top. That was the way to reduce the hook.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Hogan way that he said he was swinging.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and everything is very rotational, meaning it's very centered, and you can create a lot of speed on it. Look how far that ball went. It's great club head speed. So the question is, can we take a swing that's open with a lot of face rotation, it's very circular, and kind of spread it out a little bit? Now the hard part is trying to figure out, what do we do with the club face? What do we do with the grip? What do we do with the club face? How do we take a little bit of that pressure out of here, balance that out, and get this a little bit more in control so we can get a little bit more consistency and less face rotation? So that's the question.
Well, I know that on the channel, just from the feedback, people love drills. And even though it might not be the perfect thing, what would be a drill or a feel that you would like to see Brandon experiment with?
We'll put him on the spot, okay? And it's something that I would not expect him to do right now. And hopefully he proves me wrong, so I'm throwing a challenge to him. I would love to see a shot right hand only with the sub nine.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Okay, but look at, you see how much shaft rotation. So,
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah, I mean, my goal has been to keep this square to plane more lately, but it's just, my move back in the day, which is very common, I think you were dealing with the same things, the hands get in here too quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fanning early.
I'm trying to stay down the line almost feeling like the face is closed.
But now, take a look. Do that again. This is something I see in a lot of golfers. And again, we're picking on the host, so
Yeah, no, that's fine.
you can actually see he gets hyperextended right here. He's trained himself so well to extend this left arm. This is actually a hyperextended joint.
Yeah, it's more than straight. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot make my arm, this is as straight as I can get. So when he does it, it actually kind of bows, it goes too far. So the thing is, relax that. There we go. Put the pressure right here. That's the key right there. You're gonna throw a ball, throw a punch. You're throwing it from
Yeah,
there.
and I mean that's why I got good at golf fast was because I was a pitcher. I came from baseball, so I was very.
Okay, that's perfect. We want that. So can
Yeah.
you have too much right hand?
No.
Exactly. So a lot of that is you getting a little bit more straight through the ball. Getting a little bit more this way through the ball instead of it being centered, and spinning.
Brandon said that he was a pitcher. What is the different firing mechanisms between baseball overhand pitching and then golf, which is more of an underhand motion?
Well, the good thing being a pitcher is fast arms.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not a pitcher, you don't have fast arms. And the way you can see the way he's built, it's a good, strong upper body. So we want to take that and just apply it differently. The good thing about pitchers versus hitters, okay, is if I'm batting, okay, and I'm getting, and it was taught for so long that there's so much of this rotation here batting, and then the bat finally came in, and they've actually changed that. I've talked to a couple of the MLB batting coaches, and they're working more on getting the bat out in front. But from a pitching standpoint, we don't have a lot of that rotation. I mean, there's a windup, but the stride's forward and the throw is forward. So that arm speed is going there. All we're doing now with golf swing is taking that and making it more this way. So it's just applying it differently. More under and forward versus, he doesn't use as much of his pitching as he should. I would want him to pitch more. I would want him because I would want that pitching to go more forward so that way we can keep that face square to its path a little bit longer. When golfers try to implement a new strategy into their motor skill, and being the athlete he is, this works against anything normal for him. And this takes time, and that's where golfers got to have a lot of patience, you know, with making a change like this.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of a little bit of a
Much better. Much better. So now, this is a great look.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. So you did something totally different mechanically. What did you feel? What did you do to make that happen? 'Cause that was great.
I mean, that felt good. I just felt like I was throwing my hand down the line a little bit more this way. More under, not really this way, which is what I've been trying to do more of.
Oh yeah, but you can see. I mean, that's now taking that and then just softening up that left arm. I
Yeah.
mean, how good do you want to get?
All right, so let's see a soft left arm full swing shot here, Brandon.
So I would make this. These three things. Where did you hold that baseball? Right there. You better have that in control of the club. I mean, pressure-wise, I feel, you know, I got a good 7, 8 there. A good 8.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I usually feel it.
No, see, I don't want there. I want it there. This is your claw of your hand. Okay? So when you take your strength and claw of your hand off that club, you've lost it. Exactly. Back and through. Much better. Now, why is the face open right now? Because it's opened in the backswing.
Yeah.
That motion through the ball is perfect. That's awesome. So now, go ahead and set up again. Watch that left arm go and set up. I would just have you feel getting a little stronger with the right hand, a little bit more on each touch. Set that a little bit more that way. Yeah, just relax that left arm. Yeah, there you go. So that's the feeling. So then go ahead from there and just give me your normal backswing, going back, whatever happens. See, that's a totally different club face position.
Yeah.
Okay. And then now just do what you did. When you said you just tossed it under and forward, that was brilliant. It's extension to flexion. That's how that wrist joint works.
Yeah.
There it is. So there's no downward motion at all.
Yeah.
So that left, awesome. That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that looked really
Look
good.
at this shot. Look how much straighter that is. That was crushed.
Okay, cool. All right, now a question for you, Brandon. So you get a lot of beginning golfers in here and a lot of experienced golfers as well. What's the number one issue you see people fighting with that you see on your lesson tee in here?
Falling back on the right side every single
So show me an example
They're
of
gonna
that.
get here, and their lower body's gonna get disconnected from their upper body. They're gonna get here, and their lower body's gonna fire through, and their upper body's gonna fall back.
Just falling back.
Every
always.
new golfer's gonna be that. And they're also gonna grip the club really weak in their left hand, more like baseball. Their hand's gonna return to its natural resting position, and the ball's gonna go later.
So Brandon, what's the fix that you're finding yourself giving it to a lot of people that are just not getting through?
I'm actually a big fan of that flamingo drill. It gets everything kind of rotating.
Let's see it.
Better,
So you've been having top golfers use the flamingo drill some?
yeah. So the way I'll have them set it up is just take their normal stance,
Mm-hmm.
get about 6 inches apart, still in the middle, just with the center, obviously. Go about a half a foot forward with the right or the left, and then back with the right, and just take swings from there. And
You're like me. I hit it so good with the flamingo drill.
I mean, when you look at club head speed, it goes down 3 miles an hour, 4 miles an
it's
hour.
a
Hardly
it's
any
a tried
different.
and true
Yeah.
drill. It really
Yeah.
is. Like when you guys talked about it on the show, I was like, yeah, it is what it is. It's great.
But next time you're in Las Vegas, definitely got to come to Top Golf. It's very cool. And see Brandon Johnson. He's the lead instructor here. And stop by for a lesson or do an event, and Brandon can be your host for your event or something. All the information about it and Brandon's email is in the thing below. And definitely if you want to have a good time and you're interested in golf or not, it's a fun place to come.